All right, guys, Papa Pepper back again. We are riverside in Dardanelle, Arkansas today. The guys I work with had some stuff to take care of that was unrelated to the jobs we were doing, so we've got an hour or two at least of free time here, and then behind me was the river down there. So we're gonna go see what we can find, try a little bit of herping. Not sure what all we'll get into, but just exploring, having fun, being out there in the real world, checking things out. A lot of geese. You can see how high the water used to be here too. No way, guys. I shut off the camera for a second and I kicked over this board and immediately there was a snake. Wow. This really doesn't look like a decay snake to me. That shape of that head. I don't know. It looks like a young king snake almost. That was crazy. That happened in a second, guys. I mean, I literally put the camera down from filming the geese, shut it off, and it went like this. Just one little kick with my foot and there it was. But it is impressive. What a snake. Man, I wonder what that is. It's just so brown. Like, it doesn't look like it has king snake patterns. Whoa, settle down, little buddy. Well, let's try another log or something then. Maybe we can get one on camera here. Let's see. Nothing there. Kind of cool to see. Somebody was cooking over a fire here at one point. A lot more of those, and those little pools down behind them geese could have some cool stuff in them. Oh, there's so many different places to check out around here. We'll see what happens. Guys, it looks like there's at least minnows trapped in this pool. There might be something else in there, maybe turtles, who knows? Let's go find out. So a lot of times by rocks like that is where water snakes, both venomous and non, can be found. So I'm gonna see if I can find anything up in there. It looks like a pretty good habitat. Plus there's a little eddy here. I think I see a turtle head too. I think there's a turtle right there. Oh man. Man, that was actually kind of disappointing. I should have brought the camera, or at least had the GoPro on. There was at least 4 or 5 map turtles. I see one now. Oh, I see 4 now. Out off that point, you can see some little black dots in the water. Turtle heads, and then there's one climbing on that rock right in the center. But nice high ridge turtles, look like some sort of map turtle. They're super quick in the water, and that's where I'm scaring them, so I don't know if I'll be able to get any. Oh yeah, there's quite a few up there. Oh, there they go. They just jumped off that rock. That's shallower, maybe. There goes a couple more off a rock. We'll go find out. Oh, there's one. So trying to find creatures in a situation like this, river turtles are usually pretty quick. Things like the soft shells on the map. So unless something just happens to be right up next to shore, not paying attention, the second they see you, they're gone. And then this is a little more difficult for me just to kind of jump in and grab something because there's so many variables. Plus there's a lot of concrete and like wrought iron and just different stuff that I can cut myself and scratch myself on. I was really happy just to find this snake, and I'm still not even 100% sure what this is to me. I mean, it's really shaped. It just seems to be shaped so much like a king snake in the head, but it's definitely not a decay snake, so I'm not sure. I may do a little research here, but maybe it's some sort of water snake. I'm not sure. If you guys have a guess for what this is, leave the name or the scientific name, and I will I'll look it up and kind of do some more research too. But made it down to a boat landing here. I'm gonna head back the other way. You know, definitely seeing those turtles is cool. I'd definitely like to, you know, hold one, check it out, show you guys a little closer. Not able to do that yet, and I got to start traveling with the fishing pole. It'd be really cool to check this out with the fishing pole, but we're gonna head back up the way I came from, which actually from here is the other side of that bridge, and then we'll see what happens. And then here for you guys too, this is actually the Michael Cornwell Highway 7 access to the Arkansas River in the city of Dardanelle. So in case you're wondering, now you know exactly where I'm at. This could be beneficial, so I'm just going to peek behind those sheets quick, see if we got anything, and then continue on back to the bridge. Well, I put this guy in the water for a minute too, and it didn't act much like a water snake. I'm not sure what it is. It's super cool. I'm just going to let it go, and then we'll go from there. So along this stretch, unless something extraordinary happens, we gotta wait till we get up to that point there before we really have a chance of something, but you never know. You could encounter anything along the way. Find more when you look. Vulture just landed up in that tree, and it looks like right here there's actually an inlet. So I'm going to see if we see anything besides dead fish here. But dead fish, whoa, something just jumped there. Dead fish are good turtle bait too, so the dead fish in the water, sometimes turtles come and check it out. Of course, that one's not really in the water. Let's peek here once. If a turtle was to be in somewhere like this, the problem is they become easy prey for raccoons at night. So if there ever was one here, somebody easily could have beat me to it, who comes out here and checks on a daily or nightly basis. Let's get across here. Yeah. Oh, cool. Free garden tool. I'm getting one of these at home. But that's still a good free tool. I think I'll keep it. Another one of those, I think striped bass, I think. No, that is striped bass, right? Well, some people say there's something like a yellow bass that looks similar to that too. Not sure. I'm expecting to see turtles on this corner, so that's why I'm still bringing you guys along for this part. I can see turtles hanging out on these rocks at some point. Oh, that's a snake right there, guys. Under that rock is a water snake. Where's that rock? Right there. Under that rock, guys, is a water snake peeking out. Oh, that's cool. Wow. You guys see that snake there? See if we can get him. Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, guys, that worked. Check it out. We got it. The trick is in a situation like that to be as least threatening as you possibly can, because the primary defense of a lot of snakes is to run away. So I approached very slowly, and because of that, it didn't dart off as fast as it could, as far away as it could immediately. What it did is it just went under that rock, and then I was able, from two different angles, to find out where the crevices were under the rock and start feeling I pinned its body up against part of it, and then they were able to catch it. So I have to say it's a nice midland water snake, I guess is what they call them around here. Wow. Nerodia cypodon, you know, that's what the northern water snake is. This is a subspecies of, you know, that whole category of snakes. And it looks like it got hurt here in its mouth at some point. It's got some sort of little owie. You can see it's kind of infected a little bit. There's white stuff around it. I'm not sure what all happened to him. Probably just trying to get a meal and something went wrong. So very cool snake though. I just barely saw it. I saw it earlier and I thought it was a stick, but then when I took a second, I'm like, wait a minute, that's a snake. So very cool. And we'll see if we can't let this guy go after we get a couple good photos of it. But these snakes, look at that belly color too. You guys can make that out. This is just, I love it. I think they're so beautiful. So guys, cool thing about that too, when I was back at that bridge pretty much, I said there's not gonna be much of an opportunity for me to find something most likely until I reach this point, and it was right here on the point. So, oh, he just came back. He just pulled up right there next to me. Oh wow, that is so cool. What a cool snake, what a beautiful thing to see. Let's see if we can find anything else, because I still got maybe another hour out here that I can enjoy. So let's go check it out. So I made it to the other side of this little place I found that snake. Actually just heading up to that outcropping. If there's anything along here, anything up there, I'll check it out. But once I hit there, I'll just be headed back. And then when I get back, I'll kind of do a quick recap. But we'll see. You know, there's still a lot of good potential for a number of things. The probability is rather low that I actually catch a turtle or something. But if I don't try, the probability is a lot higher that I won't. What is that? Oh, it's a root. I thought it was maybe a baby snake. Okay, it's a root. Oh, there's a baby turtle. Right there. It just went under off the point. So, you may be wondering about why I don't think anything's really going to be on these flat stretches of beach. And I'm just saying the probability is low. Pretty much there's not a lot of structure or cover. So animals become more vulnerable in a situation like that. I'm almost to this next rock outcropping, and it looks really good. Now just because it looks really good doesn't mean there's going to be anything there. But there's some pretty cool looking stuff around here. And then look at that. Look at that. That's amazing. That would be a great place to check out for stuff too. Won't make it there today, but I'll remember it's here. Let's check this out quick. Same type thing as the other one. Rocks with a little inlet. This time I'm going to come around the other way. Oh, there's a turtle there on that rock, I believe. Is there a turtle there or no? Maybe not. Let's go see what's up there. Oh, snapping turtle, snapping turtle. He just went under. That was a snapper right there, guys. Oh, that was a good turtle. Alright guys, I'm going to watch the water here while I talk to you, but the reason I went about it the way I did is I was still 20 feet away from it, not really moving, when I saw that snapper and it went down. It went down right there with those big rocks where I was laying. So there's a possibility that it was just below the surface right there, came up for a breath, went back down, and was going to wait a bit and then come up for another breath. If that was the case and I positioned myself properly, when it came up for a breath, I would know where the head is, which direction it was facing, and then be able to grab it by the shell or the tail. A little one that was popping up down near the point, over there where you saw me by that rock. So I kind of went there for a moment. It had popped up twice. When I got there, it never popped up again. And that was probably a little map turtle, or maybe red ear, but probably a map turtle. And then I came back here and just started kind of feeling around. And then I think the snapper popped up by that point too. So if it made it around this point, I mean, it came up for a breath right by shore, so it may be rather tired from a long, hard day of being out there in the water. So it may show up on the side here, or on the other side of this thing. So just gotta kind of keep an eye out, pay attention, and then I gotta start heading back. Well, there was just a turtle right here by shore too. So I'll kind of close out here and see if it pops up. And if I find anything on the way back, I'll just add it in as a bonus. So, all right guys, with the questions from the last video, correct answers were Mediterranean gecko, cargo ships, Mediterranean climate, and eggs. If you answered all 4 of those correctly, you were in the shout out. No, you were in the running for a shout out, even better, for this video. And the shout out in this video goes to Nature Boy. Nature Boy, you're the big winner. Nice name, by the way, too. Oh, I could just sit in the vehicle. I could just sit there and, you know, play around on my phone. Or I'd go out and explore a little bit. I prefer being out here. I think it was awesome to see some of the stuff that I found. So we're gonna do a little bit of trivia for this video. First question is, was my first snake or my second snake bigger? Second question, how many turtles did I catch? Third question, what kind of snake was the second snake I caught? And fourth question, why did I think there'd be more animals by the rocky outcropping versus on the big long sandy stretch? If you know the answer to those 4 questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'll be choosing one person who answers all 4 of them correctly to give a shout out to in an upcoming video. Pop out. You know what, back at this little pond where I was talking about turtles and maybe one being in here and then raccoons eating them and stuff, I actually just saw a head out in the middle. The problem is this thing's about 40 feet long, 20 feet across, and I just chase around in there all day. So we're gonna let it be. But for the record, there actually was one in there. Pretty cool.